Okay, good morning, people. It was a cold night. I don't know. My water didn't freeze, so it couldn't have gotten down to 32-ish, but I had everything on. And it is cold. I've never been this cold before. So, anyway, you can see at the beginning the clouds are out. It's supposed to rain like almost a quarter of an inch, which isn't a lot, but a quarter of an inch between 9 and 11, and it's 6:30 right now. So I'm gonna hopefully walk through it, and it shouldn't be too bad. But I got to go up a hill first, and then I have kind of a ridge walk for a while. But their ridge walks here on this trail, they are up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm not too thrilled about it, but whatever. And I had a good night's sleep finally. So I'm ready to go. And the good thing about today is it's almost town day, so my pack doesn't weigh much of anything. I have a dinner for tonight, and I have breakfast for tomorrow. So if I make it to town today, great. If I don't, I know I will tomorrow. Okay, so I'll talk to you in a while. Okay, I hope you can hear the wind, but I came from down there. You can see the trail kind of go. So I've walked for almost an hour, and this thing right here, is just a wind chute. I mean, I slept down in that canyon down in there, and I had a rough decision to make. And I made the smart one because I'll explain it to you later because it's a long explanation. So I made it to the top. You can hear the wind behind me. It's horrible. And I go down into this area here. Por favor, cierra la puerta. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, so my plan was yesterday to get water at that last source, which was a mile away, and then come up here, because it was 3:30 in the afternoon. Come up here, find a place to stay, try to go 20 miles, because I only went 17, but I mean, I'm already up here an hour. So now it's 4:30. It would be 4:30. And I still haven't seen a tent site, and it's all in the wind. So that was a good move for me. I'm glad. It seems to me like whenever I set up a tent, I find a good tent site, or I just settle for one. When I get up in the morning, I walk about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, and there's an amazing tent site. Well, not today, so that was good. Because I've already gone a little over a mile, and there hasn't been anything. And I didn't want to carry 3 liters of water up here and then find out there wasn't a spot, and I'd have to walk another 4 miles. So, woohoo, Mr. Stroh, that was a good move. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Man, the clouds, it is looking rough today out here. They're saying rain. Like I said, a quarter of an inch, which isn't a lot, but at about 8, 9, 10, 11, right in there. So hopefully I can get some miles in before that. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, well, it's actually raining. Not like, look at these sunglasses. I found them hanging on a tree back there a little while ago. It's not pouring. It's a drizzle, but it's only, I think it's 8 o'clock. And they say it's supposed to go to 11. So if it just stays like this, I'm okay. If it becomes a downpour, we might have an issue. I'm still in shorts. It's cold, but not that bad as long as I keep moving. Okay. I've gone about 3.5 miles, I think, 4 maybe. And I'm glad I stayed down there where I stayed, because there's been one tent site this whole section. And I would have been miserable carrying 3 liters up here at the end of the day, because 3 liters is over 6 pounds. I don't need to carry 6 pounds, 6 more pounds. Would have been the end of the day. I would have been tired, and I wouldn't have been able to find anything, any place to stay. So I'm glad I did that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, when I picked up my box in Patagonia with my food in it, the wraps stuck together again. So that's been a nightmare. I don't know what happened. Because normally I pack up my wraps, I vacuum seal them. When I come out to hike, I just peel them apart. Down here, they're sticking together. This is horrible. Okay, so here's the trail. Kind of wet. I love those sunglasses. Sunglasses are pretty cool. Okay, I'll talk to you later, people. Okay, I'm about 6 miles in. It's about 9:15-ish. So I'm making pretty good time. I got about 4 miles to the next water source. It's actually been perfect. It's probably 50 degrees, 10, 15 mile an hour wind. It's trying to rain. It has rained. I got my rain jacket on. It's it says it's supposed to rain. Again, I think it's drying. I'm not sure Tucson knows how to rain. I'm not so sure about that. They had rain in the forecast for 3 hours, from about 8 to 11, and it's Jen and I left the St. Louis Cardinal game, I don't know, 15 years ago, and I think it had been canceled like in the 5th inning or something. I don't know, because it was pouring, and we left. That's rain. I mean, that rain was coming down like crazy, and we got on the highway, and people were going probably 15-20 miles an hour because their windshield wiper couldn't keep up with the rain. Now that's rain. This, I don't know. I know Tucson needs it, but I think you need a little more than you got today, because man, I thought it was kind of funny. It didn't even seem like rain. That's a normal day in Seattle. Okay, well, I got about 4 miles to water. I think these barrel cactuses, they're kind of cool. Well, 4 miles to water, and I'll talk to you then. Okay, well, now it's snowing. It went from hardly even raining to now it's snowing. This is funny. Okay, hope they can stay warm. Talk to you later. Okay, people, this is crazy time. It is windier than heck. I can't see a rig again, but it's snowing over there. And I am frozen. I need to stop and put a layer on. My hands are frozen, so I got gloves on now. I shouldn't have said anything before. They might not know how to rain in Tucson, but it knows how to storm when somebody says something stupid. Yeah, it's kind of still snowing. I mean, it's cold. It's windier than heck, so that's making it even colder. Okay. I got about 2 miles to the water. Hopefully, if I have reception, I might see if I can get a room tonight. I don't know if I want to sleep in this, because it looks like it's going to go on for a while. Look at that. Usually you can see the mountains there, like Micah. You can't see anything. Okay. Talk to you later. Man, this is fun. Okay, that was the craziest hiking experience ever. The weirdest 2 hours ever. So I'm up on top of the mountains, and it's kind of sprinkling. Not even sprinkling, just a little bit of wetness. And then it starts getting really windy. It was already windy, but then it got up to 30 mile an hour. It's like, okay, it was a little bit wet. Walk a little farther. Now we got snow. Snow's coming down. I got my gloves way down the bottom of my pack. The second layer of stuff is down the bottom of my pack. So I thought I'd walk it out. Oh no, that didn't happen. So I just got drenched. Finally came around a corner. There's a place where I could get out of the wind, and then I got in my pack on my second layer and my gloves on and just started walking. Well, then it just got colder. Man, it was crazy. So I had some LTE and I checked the weather report. And it said I'm near Vail. I'm probably 5 miles from Vail. It said 42 degrees, but feels like 27. I was like, okay, that was crazy. Now there's no rain or snow. Still windy though. But that was crazy. Jeez, I got soaked. But okay, I'm almost at a road crossing here. I might go into Tucson tonight. We'll see. See if I can get a ride. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Oh, I just came around the corner and I see Micah Mountain right there. It's got a lot of snow on it now. A couple days ago, it didn't have any. That's where I'll be going in like, I don't know, 3-4 days. I'll be up and over that thing. But it had no snow. It probably doesn't have much, but if you can see it from here, it's probably, I don't know, a foot, which isn't bad. We'll see. It's so funny because Jen and I were down here Christmas break and it was as dry as could be. And even when I got here, leaving the airport, going down to Montezuma Pass, there was no snow up there. So that's interesting. It must have just happened today. Okay, just came around the corner, and that mountain, whatever that is, has snow on it. That big cloud there, right there, is where Micah Mountain is. So if this one has snow on it, that one, Micah, probably has a lot of snow on it. And that's what I'm going over in a couple of days, so it's going to be interesting. Last year I stayed in the snow at the top because I didn't time it very well. The time I did it before, I went up and over, there was no snow, so we'll see what happens. Okay, talk to you later. I always love watching the ants. How they stay in a line. They go do their thing. They don't bother each other. They're pretty cool. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, it's still kind of windy in here. Next 10 miles, we're straight across that to Micah Mountain. And it's about 2 miles, we're at 16. I'll sleep out in this one. I'm gonna go see if I can get a ride. I already called the shuttle driver that drove me up to start the trail, but she's heading back out there, so she can't help me. So hopefully, well, maybe Uber will come out here. We'll see. I need a ride into a town. I ain't gonna sleep in this tonight. It would just be, I wouldn't be able to sleep. And sleep has been an issue for me on this trail this time, so I need a nice little room and a shower and a bed. Hopefully I can get one. Okay, I'll talk to you later.